everyone. So, this is my performance task number 1 and 2 in Applied Social Science. I am Rana Mandre A. Gabriel from 12B St. Luke the Evangelist. And this is my first project. Promoting gender equality in workplaces around Rodriguez Rizal. And these are my three objectives or the reasons why I would like to conduct this kind of project in my community. First is to lessen the discrimination between genders since other people aren't comfortable working with the third gender which is I'm pertaining to LGBT. And second, of course, to give awareness to the people that both men and women, including the LGBT, have same opportunities in work. And third, to spread awareness about the importance of gender balance or equality. This is my main focus is to spread awareness and how to achieve this gender equality in our community, not only in our community, but also in our country. So, who are my target audiences? First, of course, the workers or the employees. Second is the owners of the companies because I will need their permission. And third, clients and customers. If you will ask me why I chose these clients or customers, because we all know that not only the co-workers and the owners are the one who are discriminating the employees, but also um, customers, they are the one who are giving negative thoughts, negative comments about these employees, especially about the gender. And then fourth, employees who experience gender discrimination. Of course, they are the important ones because I will need their thoughts and I will need their sharing or testimony about the things that they have experienced based on the gender discrimination. So, let's move forward to the steps on conducting my program. First is to find workplaces around Rodriguez Rizal and interview employees who have experienced discrimination based on gender at work. My first step is to conduct an interview, and the workplace or companies that have the most employees who experience gender discrimination will be the one that I will choose to pursue my seminar or my campaign rather. Okay, second one, after choosing the workplaces, I will already ask permission to the owner of the selected company or workplace that has the most employees who experience gender discrimination, like what I have said a while ago. So, the third, set up a location and date where the seminar on gender awareness in the workplace can be held. So, I will make already a schedule and an invitation. Fourth, during the seminar, there will be a selected employees who will give testimony about their experiences with gender discrimination. Just like what I have said a while ago, I need this testimony or sharing to show some evidences, not only to the employees but also to the other owners of the companies, and also to give inspiration to them. Fifth, after the testimony, the volunteer social workers will share how to prevent discrimination and including various problems regarding gender such as harassment and gender pay gap. We all know that harassment and gender pay gap is the main issues for the employees, for women employees rather. And six, there will be various activities and games related to gender awareness so that the flow of my program will not be boring. I will have some activities and games, but at the same time related to my topic. 7, there will be free snacks to be shared with seminar attendees. And then Last one, before to end the session, we will ask some questions to all the attendees about the things that they learned about the seminar and the activities. Of course, I would like to know if they really learned something from my campaign or to my seminar. That's the most important thing. Okay, let's move on to my second project, which is providing comfort rooms to the ITES in Barangay San Rafael, Rodriguez, Rizal. If you will ask me why did I choose this kind of project, because I am living near on the community or in the village of ITES here in Barangay San Rafael, and I'm seeing their situation there, and based on my observation, they are lacking of comfort rooms. So these are my objectives. First, to prevent water pollution here in our river in San Rafael, Rodriguez, Rizal. Um, if you didn't know, some of the ITAs, they are throwing their waste in the river, which are causing water pollution that will be bad for the health, not only for them, but also for all the people living near to them or near to the river, not only us, but also for the whole community. It will be bad for their health. Second, to teach ITIS people to learn and achieve good hygiene and physical comfort. So, I will have also some seminar on maintaining good hygiene and physical comfort, especially to the young ITAs. And third, to make indigenous people felt that they are also belong into modern society. We all know that ITAs are one of the indigenous group in Philippines, and building comfort rooms for them will make them feel that they are also belong in the modern society by this simple way. So, who are my target audiences? First, of course, the ITAS. Second, people who are living in Barangay San Rafael. Why? Because I will need their help, and I will ask some question if they will be permitting us or they will allow us to do this kind of project, and I want them to learn also and to help me in conducting this project for their fellow citizen here in Barangay San Rafael. And third, of course, the local government units or the LGU, because I will also ask for their help and I will ask permission for them to make this project possible and successful. So these are the steps on conducting my program. First, asking permission to the LGUs in Barangay San Rafael, just like what I have told you a while ago. And of course, I will need their help also financially. And second, we will implement donation boxes in any fast food restaurants around Rodriguez Rizal. The money that will be collected will be used for buying things or equipment or tools that needed for the construction. So this will be the fundraising of our project. Of course, we will need some financial help, and as you can see, if you will try to go to any fast food restaurant, not only around in Rodriguez Rizal, we will see some donation box there from the SWD or other social worker for their chosen group or of people that they will help for their project. And I will imitate them because I know it will be a big help for me, especially in financially. And by this fundraising, I know that my project will be continued and possible by the help of our fellow citizen in Rodriguez Rizal, and for also those people who are visiting our place. And for the third, already we will share invitation to all the citizens of Barangay San Rafael or the seminar. I will like that they will participate. Excuse me. I would like that they will participate also in this seminar, and they will learn something, especially in maintaining good hygiene and physical comforts. Not only the ITAS, I think that all of us should be knowledgeable of enough in case of physical comfort and proper hygiene, especially this time of pandemic. And fourth, of course, we need the construction workers or hiring of construction workers. But based on my observation, some of the ITAs, especially the men, they are good in the field of construction. That's why I'm thinking that we will only need a few workers for the construction because ITAS will help in constructing the comfort rooms. And fifth, before building the comfort rooms, yan, we will conduct seminar or campaign. Okay, I explained this already to the ITAS and also to the other people who are living in San Rafael to share awareness about how to have and maintain good hygiene and physical comfort and to show ways on how to prevent water pollution. Okay, six, we will teach them also how to use the comfort rooms in proper way. Of course, they should be knowledgeable enough before these comfort rooms before we build this comfort rooms they should be um, aware on how to use comfort rooms in a nice way so that our our health will not be wasted. So seventh, last, if the comfort rooms are already established or built, so this will be the result already. We will always visit twice a month the ITAs if they really using it in proper ways. So if God or if the LGUs will allow us to really conduct this kind of project, we the social workers will always visit twice a month the ITAS if they really learn in our seminar and if they are using the comfort room in a proper ways. Okay. After that, let's move on to the last project or the third project. It is the last, but definitely not the least. So, campaign about teenage pregnancy for the students in public schools in Rodriguez Rizal. So, why did I choose this kind of project? Because until now, teenage pregnancy is very relevant, especially now, this time of pandemic. As you can see in some news or social media platforms, teenage pregnancy are always trending. And I'm not discriminating public students. Um, I just chose students in public schools because not to degrade them. We all know that most of the teenager who are experiencing this kind of these issues or teenage pregnancy are coming from the public schools because I think they are not too serious or they are not knowledgeable enough about sexual education unlike students in private schools. So these are the reasons or these are my objectives why I conduct or why I come up in choosing this kind of project. First is to spread awareness about teenage pregnancy and to prevent it. And second, to stop the unexpected increasing of population in Rodriguez Rizal. We all know um, that one of the reason why the population here in Rodriguez Rizal is keep on increasing. Number one reason is that teenage pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy. Number three, to stop and avoid abortion here in the Philippines, not only in our municipality or in our province, but in the whole country because um, unwanted pregnancy or teenage pregnancy is one of the reason why many people are keep on aborting and this abortion is leading to sins because we all know that abortion is a type of killing and I want that this abortion will stop already. Okay, for my target audiences, we only have two. First is the junior high and senior high school students in public around Rodriguez Rizal. If you will ask me why I didn't choose elementary, because of the reason that elementary is not too matured and this kind of topic will be malicious for them. And I know that junior high and senior high, they are matured already. They will understand this kind of topic. and I know that they can apply it in their daily life or in their situation. Second, of course, the public or the government teachers in our place, because I will need their help to assist their students. Okay? So these are the steps in conducting my program. First, of course, we will ask permissions on all public schools in Rodriguez Rizal by sending emails or letters for the campaign about the awareness in teenage pregnancy. Through emails na lang, because it's still pandemic and it will be too dangerous if we will go to their schools. And of course, to prevent COVID-19. Okay. Number two, after the approval of the permission, we will set the schedule on when or how we will start the campaign. Okay, we will already start the schedule, or we will already have the time management here, um, because I want that all the schools, all the public schools will have this kind of campaign. That's why I will already manage the schedule. And then third, the campaign or the seminar will be held via Google Meet, since we are still on the era of pandemics. Of course, they are still minors, and I think that it's not good if we will conduct this kind of campaign via face to face. That's why it will be held on Google Meet only. And fourth, during the campaign, we will have a presentation like this about how to prevent teenage pregnancy, and we will show also in the presentation about the possible outcomes or consequences during the teenage pregnancy, so that they will be aware and they will be afraid of the consequences, and they will know how to prevent this. And then, fifth, we will give some online activities and games also to the student that are related to the topic, and their teachers will assist them. That's why I need the teachers, for them to help me and to assist their students. And just like what I will like to do in my first program, there will be activities and games so that the students will not be bored during the seminar. They will be they will have fun, but at the same time they will learn something also. And for the sixth one, before to end the campaign, there will be a few sharing just to see if the students learn something regarding to the teenage pregnancy. So I want that all of them will share the lesson that they learned, so that I know to myself that my campaign is really helpful, and I know that all of those students learned and will prevent this kind of issue in our society. So, last but definitely not the least in my steps, number 7, after the campaign, we will give free packs of napkins to the female students. I know that this is very unique. Um, we as Based on my observation, most of the social workers, or not all social workers, those people who are conducting this kind of program about teenage pregnancy or sex education, after their program, they are giving contraceptives or protection, like condoms, like that. And I don't like that to happen, or I don't like that to imitate, because for me, it's like you're only trying to tell to those students that they know how to use this, or they might practice this, or they must do the things that they shouldn't, or the sexual intercourse. And I don't like that to happen. Instead, I will give napkins to the female students because it is essential, instead of giving contraceptives. I hope that you get my point on that situation. So, that's all. Thank you for listening. And now, I will already answer the three questions based on this performance task. So, for the first question, why did you choose that particular kind of client or people for your program? Okay. For my first project, I chose the employees who experience gender discrimination because um, based on what I see, especially now in the current modern society, um, one of the big issues or factors that affecting the people is gender discrimination, and I want that it will end soon, and I want that we will maintain this gender equality, especially in workplaces. No one will be left behind, no one will be upset, especially in their works, and so that all workers, all employees will have peace of mind while working, and they deserve that. Okay, for my second, ITAS, in the indigenous people, because maybe I am near to them and I'm seeing this their situation, and I feel pity for them and I want to help them, and not only for them but also for the people that are surrounded by them are affected on the things that they are currently experiencing, especially this water pollution. And I want that to end also. And I want that Aita will be felt that they are also belong in our modern society. And last, for my third project, the teenagers, I chose them because I want that this teenage pregnancy will be avoided already, and no more teenager will suffer on this, because um, it leads to many factors like abortion and overpopulation that affects also our country. And for the second question, what will be the benefits of your program to your community? So my first project, the benefits of that gender awareness is, of course, our community will maintain gender equality, and by this campaign I know and I hope that this will lead to the eliminating or closing of gender pay gap and sexual harassment that mostly women like me are experiencing at work. And I know if this will happen, especially the closing of gender pay gap, it will help our community, not only our community but also our country, especially in terms of economy and equality. So for the second one, the ano, the providing comfort rooms for the ITAS, it will benefit the my community, especially in the case of environment, since I said that um, these items are one of the reason why we are experiencing water pollution here in our community. So I think this will benefit the community by spreading awareness to them, by sharing and on how to maintain physical comfort and proper hygiene, and how to avoid water pollution so that the environment and the river in our community will be at the good situation. And for the third, the teenage pregnancy, the benefits of this, it will lead to the decreasing of overpopulation, and by decrease of having abortion also in our country. So third question, what are the challenges you may encounter in conducting your program and how can you solve it? I think I have a lot of challenges that I may encounter in conducting my three programs. But for the first project, I think the challenge or the problem that I will encounter is that maybe those those employee who didn't add those employee who experience gender discrimination, I think that it will not be easier for them to share. Maybe they will not cooperate, or they don't like to talk or share their experiences, but um, I will try my best to convince or to persuade them that it will be helpful not only for them but also to their fellow employees or coworkers that are also experiencing this kind of problem. And for the second one, I think the challenges that I may encounter, the challenge is that maybe LGU will not allow us in this kind, or maybe they will not help us financially. But like what I have said in my first program, I will convince them because it will be for the betterment also of our community. And for the third, for the teenage pregnancy, think that I don't think that I will encounter any challenges in this. I know that it will be possible because I know that um, the schools want this kind of campaign also to them. And that's all. Thank you again for listening, and God bless. I hope that all of the questions was answered properly, and I hope that you get my point to all of my shared answered. That's all. Thank you again, and God bless. Stay safe po.